Everybody was speaking. Get on over here, Wes. Yeah. Cody, come on over here to my right, if you would, please. Dan, come over here somewhere. It'd be great. You're hiding there.
I'm trying to hide behind him. See, this is a good place to
Thank you for joining me for this afternoon's announcement. And I'm pleased to be joined by Secretary Wes Ward of the Department of Agriculture, Representative Deanne Vaught, who's one of the sponsors of this legislation, Cody Burkham of the Arkansas Cattlemen's Association, and Dan Wright of the Arkansas Farm Bureau. And let me give a little background for this. In 2020, Arkansas had 3 USDA certified facilities to process livestock. We had 1 that processed poultry. And we also, of course, have custom processing facilities in Arkansas, but they can only do it for 1 individual. You cannot market that product in the stores. And we all evidenced in 2020 and beyond the food shortages, the backup of processing time as a result of the pandemic, and everyone was scrambling for ability to get their protein processed. And so many of them realized at that time, and Wes Ward understood it, Representative Vaught understood it, that we have a shortage of processing facilities in Arkansas. And there's 2 steps that we took as a state. First of all, we used $10.4 million of CARES Act funding to enhance the capability of our processing facilities to do more and to catch up on that backlog during that pandemic and subsequent to that. And the second thing, thanks to the leadership of Representative Vaught, Senator Hill, and others, we passed Act 418, 2021, which I signed into law, and this allowed for the creation of the Arkansas Meat and Poultry Processing Grant Program. And I'm here to announce today that this program has been approved, it is ready to go, and it is ready to be operational. And what this means is that while we did have 3 certified facilities, we've subsequently had 3 additional certified livestock facilities along with 1 poultry facilities. And so that gives us 6 USDA certified facilities, but there's still a need for expanding the state inspection program. And so Dan Douglas is leading that at the Department of Agriculture, and there's 2 benefits from this. First of all, this allows our Department of Agriculture to, in conjunction with the federal authorities, to certify a facility as meeting the inspection requirements for processing beef or poultry. And so we have that process in place. And we have right now 2 processors have committed to benefiting from this program and participating in it, and 3 additional processors have indicated an interest in participating. And why do they want to do this? It's because you expand capacity, and secondly, you expand market opportunities. And this is important. You can have USDA certified, you can have Arkansas certified beef, Arkansas certified poultry, and let me tell you, whenever you're looking at having things grown locally and protein locally, this is a marketing opportunity for our members of our state agriculture. And so for that reason, this is a good program for Arkansas. I'm delighted that we've got this in operation and we'll be able to expand our capacity and marketing opportunities. And with that, let me recognize Representative Deanne Vaught for her comments.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you for all for being here today. I think when this started, I did not realize how big of an impact it could actually have on our state. This is not just about beef farmers. This is about retail. It's about restaurants, and it's mainly about our consumers. And I think what a lot of people didn't realize is that it will also help our food banks. And I want to thank Ms. Kathy Webb and the Hunger Alliance for all they did to help me get this across the finish line. They put in a lot of work and got a lot of material out there for me to be able to show everybody how great this program could actually be for our state. It'll also help our senior citizen centers. A lot of people don't realize that they need food too, and this is a great way to help your food bank and your senior citizen center. Now you can be able to donate that cow, but not only that, it's just great for the state of Arkansas. It's amazing for our beef producers to be able to say, hey, we are selling Arkansas beef here in our state. And I want to thank everybody who helped actually get this across the finish line. This is probably one of the biggest bipartisan pieces of legislation that we actually passed this session. Everybody was on board to help their communities do better with protein in their areas. So with that, I thank y'all.
Cody.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Representative Vaught. Just on behalf of the ACA this afternoon, I would like to extend the ACA's most heartfelt thank you to Governor, Representative Vaught, Senator Ricky Hill, Secretary Ward, and the Department of Agriculture for their tireless efforts in promoting not only beef in Arkansas, but promoting a way for our producers to go directly to consumers with their product. You know, in a time of economic insustainability, stability for our producers, it is important that they have all the marketing access that they possibly can. And this is just another way that our producers will be able to market their product, have complete control. And we're just so extremely excited about this program. We look forward to the days ahead and working with the Department of Ag and the Governor's office just to expand this program as wide as we possibly can. Thank you, Governor.
Wow, this is an exciting time for livestock producers. From an old country boy from Scott County, this is a big deal, Governor. I'm Dan Wright, Secretary-Treasurer of Arkansas Farm Bureau, as well as one of the 7 commissioners on the Livestock and Poultry Commission. We want to thank Governor Hutchinson for his support for this legislation, Representative Vaught and her group. A few years ago, people came to us, livestock producers, and said, we need more of an access to market. We need something different than what we have now. We had gone through a time when cattle prices just dropped to nothing. Cattlemen needed something to help give them another outlet. So we got to looking at this, and at the same time, we had consumers saying, we would like to buy locally grown food, but we can't do it because the cattlemen are not able to sell us that product. So this is where Arkansas Farm Bureau came in, and we began to promote this to our legislators. They did a great job of getting it going. This opens up so much more opportunities. For the cattlemen, there's going to be a lot of cattlemen that's going to go into this and look at it. This is another revenue stream. And the days are gone when cattlemen can only rely on selling calves to make a living. We got to have more than one revenue stream coming in. We have to diversify. This is another way for us to diversify. On the other hand, like Representative Vaught said, this allows food banks to be able to access locally grown meat. Restaurants have told us for years, we want to be able to access meat from our county. Folks, now this can happen. We appreciate everything that you all have done. This took a huge team to get this done. And it's just an exciting business, an exciting time for the livestock producers of Arkansas. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. And with that, we have to take any questions. And we'll make everybody available for any separate questions you might have afterwards, so they'll be available. Thank you for being here today. Let's give the State Meat Inspection Program a good round of applause. Oh, we got one other thing. All right, Secretary, come over here. We forgot. We got to unveil something, most important part. So, Representative Vaught, why don't you go over there and do the unveiling? How are we going to do this? So it's now unveiled.
This is it.
Arkansas Department of Agriculture inspected and passed.
Establishment.